So hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Druid Academy. This is episode 3, I do believe. And in this one we have a suggestion from Mr. StraightEdgedGaming on the YouTubes. And first of all, I want to say that he is new, okay? He just recently started playing Boomkin, and he's doing very basic mistakes, like he's not using cooldowns properly and all this stuff. His UI, even though it looks nice, is actually fairly bad. But because he's new and he's brave enough, he was brave enough to send me this video and actually said, hey, you can actually make a video out of this. If anyone wants to be a smartass and post a you suck comment, I'll have to put you into the naughty box, formerly known as the BCB, the blocked cocks box, but I think naughty box sounds better. So the first thing is UI. It's bad, okay? It doesn't work. And I'm going to show you why. So let's pause the video right here and look at it. So first of all, I'm really sorry about the quality. I don't know why my video editor just blurs screenshot for no reason. I don't know why. But here's the UI. I'm going to tell you why it's bad. Let's play a little game. And the game is called Find the Eclipse Bar. I had to watch the video 2 times, the entire video, before I realized where the Eclipse Bar is. It's right there. And most of the time, it's hidden. It's underneath your dot trackers. That's really bad. You need to see your own Eclipse Bar. So what I would recommend is to get a custom Eclipse Bar and put it somewhere around there. Okay, it's not in your face too much, but you can see it at all times. I would recommend an add-on called Balance Power Tracker. It used to have some problems. It doesn't anymore, okay? They fixed it. It adds a custom Eclipse Bar that you can customize a lot. You can do a lot of stuff with it. So put it right there. That's very important. Okay? You need to see your own Eclipse Bar because it determines what are you gonna do. Okay? And you can plan ahead if you actually see which state of eclipse are you in. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you casting spells because you're watching the little moon and sun appear every time you enter an eclipse? Or are you casting spells because this fucking thing told you to do so? I don't know what this is. Is this some sort of a CLC red thing for boomkins? Get rid of it. Even if you think it's helping you, it's not. These things are freaking cancer. It teaches you bad things. Okay? The boomkin rotation isn't set. Your rotation will change slightly depending on what's happening. Are your dots about to fall off, or are they falling off? Will they be up until you reach the next eclipse and stuff like that? So get rid of this and just learn the rotation on your own. Don't use this add-on, it's bad. Next on the list, DBM timers. Or whatever this is. I think it's DBM. If you're looking at your character, which I think you're not anyway, you're either looking up here or down here, because you miss really important things that are on top of your character, which is a problem I'm going to talk about later. But you can't see those things. And if you want to see them, you have to look all the way over there, which means you can get hit because you're not watching your character. You're not looking anywhere near your character if you're watching these bars. So move them closer to your character. Okay? I have these bars right there, and I have this bar that's like, oh yeah, hammer in the face in 3, 2, 1. I have it right there above my character so I can see it at all times. Okay, these are really important. Other than that, get rid of this and these. I don't know what these are. These are like, is this like pet target, and pet's target, or a focus target or something? I don't know what these are, but they don't have to be there, so just get rid of them. Next, I want to talk about something I like to call the screen focus. And what I mean by that is which part of the screen are you focusing on? And ideally it should be something like this. Okay? This is the most important part of the screen because that's where your character is. Okay? If something hits you, it's gonna hit you in this part of the screen. So this is where you should look at. It doesn't mean that's the only place where you'll look at. You still need to kinda scout outside of this circle, but this is the most important area to look at. Okay, so try and get used to it. The next obvious thing is clicking. Okay, you're clicking spells that should not be clicked, like Starfall. which is kind of like, you can't really click that. You know, that's one of these spells that we can use while moving. It's awesome. Oh, I have Starfall. I can do 3 steps to the right, to the left, back, forward. But you click it. Okay, so I'm not gonna explain to you how to do key binding and stuff. I will put another link in the description that will be my key bindings guide. Okay, in that video I explain everything, why I have these things key bound to these buttons and the reasoning behind it. So check it out, that might actually help you. So in the description I'll label it as the key bindings guide. So it's key binding. Next thing, cooldowns. So your cooldowns and also your pull. So let's put these two together. And actually for this subject I have a short clip. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Okay, so hi. First of all, let's look at the pull. Okay, if you start casting right as the tank pulls the boss, you're late. This is how we do it. If you're doing LFR, you will rarely get a DBM countdown. But if you do, this is how it's supposed to look like. Let's say you have an in potion. So the countdown starts. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. On 4, you're gonna fire off pot. 3, Starfall. On 2, Wrath. 1, bam. And we're there. We're happy. We're doing our stuff. We're doing big deeps, okay? Mad deep. So this is the pull. You need to be really quick. Next thing I'm gonna look at is cooldowns. The way you did it, you basically pressed everything. First thing I've noticed is you probably have it macroed, or you have it on the same key binding. You used Incarnation with Celestial Alignment with Heart of the Wild. And that leads me to one thing. You probably don't read your spells. You don't read the description of your spells. Do that. Open your spell book and just read through stuff. Because if you look at this, if you use this, it's not gonna do jack shit while you're doing DPS as balance. What Heart of the Wild does is it changes your specialization. So if you use Heart of the Wild and you jump into bear form, you're basically a tank for 45 seconds. Okay? Or if you heal, you heal really well. Okay? You basically are a resto druid. Or if you jump into a cat, you're a feral druid. If you jump into bear, you're a guardian druid for 45 seconds. So don't use this with your normal DPS cooldowns. Next thing is Incarnation is a buff that you get for 30 seconds. Celestial Alignment is a buff you get for 15 seconds. Which means if you use those together, you will only have Incarnation towards the end. Plus Incarnation only works in Eclipse. If you're out of an Eclipse, it doesn't work at all. It doesn't do anything. This improved Moonkin form increases all arcane and nature damage done while Eclipse is active by 25%. So, this is how we use Incarnation in combination with Celestial Alignment. You will start one cast away from a Lunar Eclipse. As you get into Lunar Eclipse, you will pop Incarnation. Then you will apply your dots, you will start with Star Search, and you will start making your way towards 0. Okay, 0 on the Eclipse meter. Once you reach 0, you will pop Celestial Alignment, which will grant you both Eclipses. And that means that you will have Incarnation in Eclipse for 30 seconds, for full 30 seconds, maybe less sometimes, depends on your haste. Okay, but that means that you will have it for 30 seconds and not 15 like you're doing. If you pop both of them at the same time, you will have Incarnation for 15 seconds. We want to have it for 30 seconds. So this is it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Incarnation. Apply your dots. Star Search. Oh, proc. Nice. Starfire. Starfire. Another Starfire. And we're going to pop Celestial Alignment. Redot because the dots are much stronger. And we're going to continue with Starfire. And as you can see, they're ticking out pretty much at the same time. Incarnation is usually going to have Couple more seconds. As soon as celestial alignment is about to fall off, we're gonna redot because the dots are much stronger. And this is how you pull, and this is how you use cooldowns. Okay, that's why Incarnation can be so strong, and why you see Boomkins doing ridiculous damage with Bloodlust. Okay, this is how you're supposed to use cooldowns. Incarnation is not flexible. You can't use it whenever you want. You need to combine it with Celestial Alignment. And of course, it's much stronger if you start off with Lunar Eclipse. Solar Eclipse with Incarnation is not as good. Okay, so this is how you use Incarnation in combination with Celestial Alignment. And that's it from me, so back to me. Thank you, me. And now, I don't want to go in depth, okay? I don't want to analyze every little thing, because that's not what you need right now. What you need to do is to do something with your key bindings. Just get your Starfall bound. Check the videos in the description. If you're having problems with the rotation, if you can't memorize your rotation, or you're not sure if you're doing it correctly, I'll put a link to my 5.3 basic balance Druid guide, which is my very first video. It's not the best video on this channel, but it's definitely not the worst. It's pretty good. I like it. Towards the end, I'm doing the rotation. I'm explaining things, so you can check that out. Check out the key bindings guide. One thing I'm going to tell you about dots is dots with cooldowns are much stronger than dots without cooldowns. So dots with cooldowns always take priority. And just fix your UI. Okay, I can't really talk about your rotation because I don't know if you're casting the right spells. I don't know where you are on the eclipse meter. I just don't. So I don't know if you're casting the right spells. So I would love you to do one thing. I would love you to practice. Okay, check out the videos, fix your UI, and practice. Once you feel like you've learned the basic stuff, you can record another video. You can send it to me, and we can do another Druid Academy where I can talk about the more in-depth stuff. Okay, but for right now, you don't need that. You don't need to track procs and all this bollocks. You don't need to watch out for your dots, for the strength of your dots. You need to learn the basic things. So that's it from me. I hope this video helped you. Okay, I hope I wasn't too critical, but I'm trying to help. That's why I'm here. Okay, so just fix these things. Check out the description. All the links will be there. And maybe later I can do another video with you. Okay, if you're still not sure about some things, you can of course send me a message. I'll be happy to reply. But for this video, this is what I wanted to say. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you with bollocks. This is what you need to learn. This is what you need to fix. So here it is. And I thank you all for watching, listening. I wish you good luck, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.